I'd say probably one of the biggest challenges we have here at Shoreline is the pace that we're at. We are very busy here. It's nonstop, constantly. You know, you run into challenges every day. And being able to solve those issues as they come at you and still accomplish your goals or to take a word from the military, your mission, that's what makes you successful as a leader. If you can't do that and you just let those problems fester, you're going to get more problems on top of it. And before you know it, you're going to lose complete control. So I just think that being able to handle situations that arise in a timely fashion and being able to multitask, that's what's going to make you successful as a leader.
Hey Richard, welcome to the Leadership Spotlight. If you don't mind, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Again, my name is Richard Burnette, and I'm married to my wife Nancy, and we have 4 children, 2 here in Texas, and I have 2 in South Carolina. And prior to coming to HHS, I was in the United States Army for about 30 years. I served from 14 February 1983 to 1 March 2013. And then I went on to HHS after finishing the service. My first choice was to go into law enforcement. That's what I actually wanted to do before I even joined the service. And so when I retired, I thought I would pursue that career, and I went to the police departments, the sheriff's departments, border patrol. No one would take me because during one of my rotations to Iraq, during the war, I was injured and I had injuries to my hands, and they would not accept me because of those injuries. And so I didn't really know what I was going to do. And then one of my military friends knew somebody from HHS, and they contacted the vice president they knew, and the vice president contacted me, and that's how I got hooked up with HHS.
How you found your way.
That's how I found my way.
Excellent. First off, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
We'll shift gears a little bit and talk a little bit about, as an organization, how we rest on our mission, vision, and values, and how important that is for us as an organization. Which of those values resonate with you, and how do you apply your leadership off of those values?
I think probably the biggest one is my ability to solve problems. Through my experience through the military, it's what a lot of military leaders do. You solve problems as they occur. And I brought that into the company. I think that's what's probably the most effective thing about me. Sometimes some of my best leadership is on the fly. As things are happening, I'm able to fix things very quickly and resolve those issues. Probably as well, I'm very loyal to whoever I'm working for, whether it be HHS leadership or the leadership of the hospital. And I'm also very committed to the job. So whether I'm picking up trash outside during a police call, or whether I'm leading, a task here in the hospital, I'm just as committed to either. I don't say, well, I've been here for 8 hours or 10 hours or even 12 hours. Okay, it's time to go. I judge it when I come in and when I go home based on what I have to do that day and what my mission or my task is for that day. And I don't go home until those tasks are all completed. I know more than anybody what I have to get done that day, and I'm not going to leave my facility knowing that there's something that I need to do that's going to take care of my staff or the customer. And a lot of it does come from the military. In the military, there's no time clocks for nobody. Mm-hmm. And you work until you're done. And I don't see that changing a whole lot, because some of the things that I did prior to my injuries in Iraq, okay, I can't do anymore anyway. So I kind of take that time that I might be doing that, and I just spend it here at work. It gives me some satisfaction, some personal satisfaction that I'm accomplishing something that's bigger than myself.
Also, what I would advocate is that there's not really one true definition of work-life balance. It's what makes sense for the individual.
For that individual and that account.
In your case, right now, there's a lot of passion, a lot of pride taken in making sure that the building is successful. So you tend to lean more towards probably what would be more demanding hours, but in your case, it makes sense and you're willing to answer that call every day.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Richard, thanks for joining us on the Leadership Spotlight. We appreciate everything you do, and we appreciate your leadership.